Today I'm going to discuss the 5 things that you must have as part of your trading plan in order to be a successful, independent, and profitable Forex trader. Really important this. Let's get into it more right now. Hey there traders, Andrew Mitchem here at the Forex Trading Coach with video and podcast number 578. That's right, today I'm going to give you my 5 top points that you must have in order to become a successful trader, but a profitable trader and also an independent and knowledgeable trader. So let's get into it. Now the first point is you must have full and utter confidence in your trading strategy. You must know exactly what to do, when to do it. You must have proof in your strategy that's been proven across different markets, across different time frame charts, across a large amount of length of time that you've traded that on demo and small live accounts before taking it a little bit more serious on a bigger account or prop firm. But you have to have that strategy. Why? Well, otherwise you're going to doubt yourself, aren't you? You're going to see something and you go, oh, I'm not quite sure what to do here. Or you start gambling, or you leave a trade because you've had a few losing trades, and of course that's the one that would have won. And you do all these silly things and you break the rules, you break your plan, and it all comes down to having no confidence or a lack of confidence in what you're doing as a trader yourself and or your trading strategy. It's because it's not proven, because you're not really 100% committed and confident with it. And so to have a trading strategy that you're fully on board with is the most important thing as part of being a successful and independent trader. The second point is you must understand risk. Forget pips. Do not count your success or your failure in pips. It's just madness. Luckily, over the last number of years, more and more people have figured that out. Back when I started, everybody talked in pips, and I'm talking 20 years ago now. But luckily today, people understand percentages of risk. Now, for me, it's vitally important that you have low and controlled risk on every single one of your trades, and it's equal. So what that does is, one, it gives you peace of mind that knowing that if a trade goes against you, and we all have trades that get stopped out, no one's perfect, it's a part of trading, you've got to accept it. But if a trade goes against us, that's fine, providing that the setup that we took at the time looked good. And you can have some fantastic looking trade setups, and sometimes the market goes against you, something happens, a news announcement, somebody says something, whatever it is, and the trade just goes wrong. That's life, okay? But if the trade goes against you, you have to know that you lose a set, low, and pre-known amount as a percentage of your trading account. Therefore, it doesn't matter if you're trading $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, $1 million. It doesn't matter. It's still the same percentage risk. It also means that it doesn't matter whether I'm trading a monthly chart or a 15-minute time frame chart. For me, my trades all have the same risk. So, as an example, if that 15-minute chart trade was to hit the profit, or the monthly chart lost, or the other way around, it doesn't really matter. I know how much I'm losing as a percentage of my account on either of those two trades. They have equal and low and known risk. The third point you have to have, leading on from that, is high reward to risk trades. You're never going to make money if you have trades that make less than you risk. It's just hardly going to happen because your winning percentage needs to be absolutely perfect. It's hardly going to happen. So a lot of the times I see people out there, one, they're trading on too short a time frame chart, and it means that they have a real struggle to gain a high reward to risk from their trades. You see, the higher the time frame chart in general, the higher the reward to risk you can get out of the trade in general. Not all the time, but that would be a pretty general thing to suggest. And so if you're trading, let's say, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6, 8, 12, daily, weekly, monthly, you're going to get yourself a lot better reward to risk as you get higher and higher time frames than if you're trading, say, hour charts or 15-minute or 5-minute or anything like that. And so having high reward to risk is crucial because it means you can have, let's say, 2 losing trades, 1 winning trade, and net gain, you're still making a large amount of gain. again, in a percentage terms. So a little bit like the reward to risk, it doesn't matter what the time frame or how big the stop loss is in terms of pips, providing that your gain is multiple times your risk, your profitable trades will have, let's say, 0.5% risk, maybe 1.5 to 2.5% gain for 0.5% risk. That's what I mean by reward to risk. So you have to have that in your favor. It's little small losses, big gains. Little small losses, big gains. That's how you're going to achieve great results as a trader. The fourth point is you must be realistic about your trading. Does your strategy and the way you need to trade it to be successful, does it work in properly with what else you're doing with your family, with sport, music, kids, travel, work, whatever it is that you do, hobbies. You have to be realistic about this. And so I think it's really important that you look at, for me, my strategy, I only look at a trade on the completion of a candle. So if that's a daily chart, I just need to look once a day. If it's a 12-hour chart, I just need to look twice a day. See what I mean? 8-hour chart, 3 times a day. I only look once a day on those because of times of day. It has to be realistic for where you live. Doesn't matter that I live in New Zealand, you may live somewhere else. Doesn't matter that the market opens in New York, forget that. We can all trade like the longer time frame charts. That also leads on to one other point that I haven't put on here, but for me, importance of high reward to risk means trading in limit orders as well. I've made another video about that you can find. And lastly, point number 5, this is not an absolute must-have, but I think it's vitally important for people, especially if you're newer to trading. And it's about having support. It's about having a network of people, someone to talk to, someone to bounce ideas off, someone to ask questions to, a community of like-minded, good traders all out there trading the same strategy. And that's where we come into things at the Forex Trading Coach. Our community, our forum site, our daily trades that we post each day, our live weekly webinars, the communication between clients and ourselves, and everybody helping each other out with the same trading strategy is vital. I quite often will see someone post a trade on my forum site, and I wasn't even looking at the time, go, that's a great trade, thank you very much. Last week, for example, I had a plus 3.6% gain for the week, and I only risked a 0.25% on each one of those trades because they get copied through to prop firms. So having that community, that support, like-minded people trading the same strategy is massively important, and you cannot underestimate that importance out there. So if you'd like to find out more about how we operate, how we trade, how we teach, how we can help you, we're doing this, as I said, nearly 16 years of teaching. I've personally been trading 20 years. And look, it just works. Nothing's changed in that time in terms of the strategy. That's a really important point that comes back to number 1. I've got such confidence in my trading strategy that I just know what to look for, and that's what our clients do as well. We've got clients doing very well, making great income, passive income, prop firm income, passing challenges. Have a look at my masterclass. I'll put a link to that here. If you'd like to book a call to have a chat with one of us, please do that. Make sure that we're the right fit for each other. Before you look at any commitment on board, we want the right people on board with us that are going to be successful, thinkers, people that are going to put some effort in, people that are going to make this work, because that's how we operate and that's what we expect from our clients in order for them to have the highest chance and probability of success. And that's why we do so well. If you're out there looking for a good broker, have a look at Blueberry Markets. They're a fantastic bunch of people. They're over in Australia, but they can take clients from pretty much anywhere in the world, apart from a few countries, US, of course, being one of them. But most other people, you can trade through Blueberry Markets. They've got a massive amount of markets on their MT5 platform. Have a look at them. I'll put a link to them as well. Thanks for watching or listening. If you have the ability somewhere to watch or like, subscribe, share this to other people who you think will be interested in learning how to trade properly. Any questions, send me an email, andrew@theforextradingcoach.com. I'll see you this time next week for more trading tips and information. Bye for now.